I believe God is our creator, and that, ultimately one day I will die and I'll meet him. I believe that God is the judge of all things, and I have to be right with him. And I can only have that through Christ. He has, he died 2,000 years ago to take the punishment that I deserve. And he not only calls me and all men everywhere to believe in him, to trust in his death, but and in his resurrection, but also to submit to his authority in their lives. So, some people take Christ as Saviour, but that's the easy thing to do. Jesus calls us to take him as the Lord of our lives. So yeah, he's the Lord of the universe, and he's the captain or the Lord of my life. It's made a massive difference, I've gone through different things in my life, but when I became a Christian, when I asked Jesus into my heart to be the Lord of my life, I realized there was no going back, and it meant that I might have to lose friends. It might have meant that I would have to have lost my job. I decided to, change my wardrobe, get rid of all my muscle t-shirts, and change the music I was listening to. I was into rap and stuff and hip hop. So I realized that as a Christian that's it's unacceptable to listen to that, really. I certainly didn't enjoy it anymore. And I'm talking about the bad stuff. Yeah, prayer is extremely important. And it's important that we don't use God like a vending machine and just, put it in our request and think we're going to get it. It's not like that. Christ says that men are to pray always. So, I try to pray all through the day, when we get in the car, or when we're going to have a meal, to remember to give thanks to God for the good things like the sunshine, which we don't get a lot of in Scotland, but there are lots of good things that the Lord gives us. And just to pray for wisdom and guidance on the field, and that I'd play with the right motive, not with selfish or self-centered motives, but to try and play to bring glory to Him, and therefore to do things, with all my heart, to do things fairly, etc. And to be in a conversation with God, I suppose, all through the day is, I think, is what the Lord wants of us. Yeah, I suppose I want to be. I don't really want to be remembered. I'd like to kind of slip under the radar, but I suppose I'd want to be remembered as someone who doesn't think they're good, but is just grateful that Jesus died for us, and you know, that's all I am first and foremost. I try and follow Christ, and I happen to be a rugby player. So if people remember me in good ways or bad ways, you know, it's that's up to them. But I suppose I just want to be remembered as someone that's genuine.